back to another episode of Hear Us Out.
I'm your boy J Bill.
And it's your boy T Jones, and we back with another interesting topic for y'all. And today's topic is wasting mental energy.
What they mean, bro?
I feel like when you waste your mental energy, I feel like that's you putting almost like your all in something that's not going to help you, something that's not going to benefit you. Whether it may be like a job, you putting your everything into somebody that's not, doing right by you or whatever it may be.
And whether you believe it or not, your mental energy is more important than most people get credit for.
Yes, sir. Your mental energy can have you bad off.
It can mess with your money, your friends, your relationships. And also mess with your job. Anything. Let me stop.
Yes, sir.
But, all right, let's get into it. So, where are some places in your life you feel like you are wasting some mental energy? Go ahead and say it.
I feel like I'm wasting my mental energy in my current job right now. When I know I can do better, but, I got to stick it through till I can, find something else, do what I got to do. I got to, I got to thug it out.
I do feel like sometimes though, putting your energy into things that aren't what you trying to do in life kind of makes it even worse. Because if you have a purpose, or like, okay, deep down I really want to be doing this, but I have to do this one thing just to get to that. Yeah. It's really hard to stay in that positive mindset, especially since you just feel like we were just talking about how our weeks have just been dragging lately. Just because, we haven't been able to do the podcast as much. Like you barely have free time. All these long hours and stuff like that. And me, I'm still adjusting to my schedule, so it's just like it is mentally draining. But the thing is, it's keeping your eye on the prize.
On the prize.
You gotta keep it on it. Let me stop.
I feel like when you go through these things, like you said, keeping your eyes on the prize, it really have you looking forward to the future and what you got planned to do, and your future endeavors, what you know you want to do out of life.
The main thing is just to look at it like this is a phase of my life, but this isn't like my life.
This isn't the end.
This isn't the end. Yes, this isn't the end goal. This is something I need to do to get to the next point in life. And another thing too is the people you surround yourself with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You kind of hit on that a little bit. Just making sure that the people in your circle are not only encouraging, but they also, like, even if you are like in a bad time, like just make sure that they're there. Yeah. They understand what you're feeling, but also they're pushing you too.
Yeah, for sure.
Not too much, because too much pushing, get pushed over the edge.
Yeah. And make sure y'all have that friend who always is there to check on your mental health. Because, everybody could be going through something.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. And one thing I do feel, like, even though a lot of people wouldn't even think about this, one way that we are wasting our mental energy, so to speak, is all these streaming services. Yeah. Netflix, Hulu, Max, Paramount Plus. Because at the end of the day, we're so frustrated or so tired or just mentally drained from everything in life. Yeah. All we want to do is just sit there, either watch TV, get lost in the show. And because that's your way to release that frustration. But at the same time, you need to learn to, I'm not saying everybody, but if you have a goal or something that you're trying to reach, and I'm speaking for myself because I'm bad at it. Especially like, as soon as I get off work, the first thing I do, I'll probably go eat, shower. Then I'm like, all right, let me go see if the boys online. That's the first thing to do. Yep. But like, if you have goals you need to reach, sometimes you have to stray away from, whether it's just watching TV, social media, or even playing the game, as I said, and just have to grit and grind and do what you really need to do.
Yeah.
Instead of just looking for that escape.
Cause me, I know, like, when I'm bored, I could, like, I normally hop on the game, but I could be, getting myself ready, like by writing down some goals, working towards, what I'm trying to work towards.
One thing I've been finding myself doing lately, I'll put my phone on D&D, and the people who I know I talk to on a day to day basis, I'm like, hey, I'm about to work on this. I'll hit you back up in a little bit, or I'm about to go for a walk. I'll hit you back up in a little bit. I'm about to go like run, ride my bike, something. Just do something productive
Yeah.
to instead of again, like I said, instead of looking for like an easy escape, doing something that's going to benefit you in the long run, and find a way to be productive rather than just I'm drained. Let me just sleep my life away.
Yeah.
And that's easier said than done because a lot plays into that. Like the more you do waste your mental energy on things that aren't beneficial to you,
Yeah.
depression can sneak up in there, anxiety can sneak up in there,
Yep.
anger can sneak up in there,
Preaching. Yes,
right?
sir.
Like,
Yeah.
and you're gonna try to look for ways to cope with that. Drinking can sneak up in there. Smoking can, drugs can sneak up in there.
Everything.
Overeating can sneak up in there. I'm picking up a few pounds. I ain't gotta tell me. I'll probably look. It's gonna look worse on camera, but nah. But I do. I just feel like people need to put more of their energy into positive things that's gonna make them better in the long run. Me included.
Me too. Whether it may be, something that's gonna make you some money, push you ahead, anything.
Just looking at the bigger picture. I don't know. The work don't stop. The grind don't stop.
Oh no.
That's something I like. That's something my mom I put in her head so much. I'm like, oh no, the work don't stop. The grind don't stop. And
grinding is the only way you go reach your goals.
Honestly, yeah, it was a time period in life I don't know how I managed. I was in college full time, working full time, and traveling, doing shows in between all that.
That can mess with your mental.
Man, talk about drain.
Yeah.
I'll get home like, okay, let me sleep for these 3 hours before I have to wake back up. Like I was tired, yo. But I will say now that I have a consistent schedule. I have been able to manage my time better for one thing because I know what time I'm getting off every day. I know what the time frame I have. I know what time I can go to sleep. I know I can. It's easier to gauge things I need to do in between. Like just trying to find a good schedule for yourself. Now, if you have one of them janky schedules where, like, you close one day, open the next day, and stuff like that can mess it up a little bit. But even then, you still have to find time to do things for yourself that are beneficial.
Yeah, because with me, I'm trying to get used to my schedule. Like yesterday, I had to work a 12-hour shift, and I was like, it was messing like with my mental. I was getting frustrated. I was getting aggravated. Everything
like you mean to tell me?
I was so ready to go.
You mean to tell me I literally worked half of a day?
Working like a slave. I was in there from 9 to 9, sun up to sundown. Like, you know how aggravating that could be?
Man, you don't have time to do nothing but sleep and do it all over again.
Yeah.
But, so what are some ways you feel that you are trying to better your mental?
Do things that make me happy. Whether it may be going out, relaxing. Sometimes doing things like playing the game and watching TV, that can, help relax you, but, sometimes it's not good for you, but have a self-care day or something.
Yeah, that's my thing. There's nothing wrong with watching TV playing the game, but my downfall is if you let me, if I'm off, I will play that game like from when I wake up till I go to sleep. If nobody, even if I don't tell myself like, okay, do this today, I will lose myself in that game all day. I'm like, oh dang, it's already 7:00. Like I gotta wash my clothes. Then I'm scrambling.
And that's the thing. Sometimes you may think what is good for you can be the worst thing for you because the game, it relaxes you, but being on it all day is not good.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you talked about, that can mess up your mental energy as well.
Because I know, especially me now, I know I can only do shows on the weekends now. Because me working Monday through Friday kind of makes it harder for me to find shows throughout the week. So I'm like, okay, I do have to do my shows on the weekend. So the time I do have, like once I get off work during the week, I use that time to work on my material, try to think of new jokes or try to do this or whatever. Like read. I even have a book that I own read to try to help me and everything. So I try to find time to do that. And I know if I push myself and work hard throughout the week, I do deserve at least a Sunday to chill. Like, I mean, I feel there's sometimes I'll bust my butt throughout the week, and even sometimes on Saturdays, wake up, cut grass, do stuff around the house. Then Sunday, them my days to chill.
Everybody deserves to rest on a Sunday.
Oh,
Don't it say on the Bible on the seventh day
on the
rest?
seventh day.
On the seventh day you rest.
And that's another thing. Rest is important. Now,
yes.
Again, I was talking to Chuck about playing the game all day, but those are the main days where I feel like I will. If you will let me, I will just play my game all day because I'm like, okay, I know I did this, I know I did that. Okay, anything else need to be done? The grass cut, trash taken, dishes done, chilling. And of course, like you got to make time for your people. You know, I got to spend time with my girl, my mama, my boys. Make time for everybody else, but also make time for yourself.
Yeah,
definitely got to make time for yourself.
If you can't make time for yourself, how you gonna make time for other people?
I am. Hang on, how old am I? I am. Huh? I forgot how old I am. I am 27. I am 27 years old, and I don't have kids. Thank the Lord, Lord willing. I will continue that, but I genuinely don't understand how people can live their life with kids. I can only imagine how draining it is. Like, don't get me wrong, kids are a beautiful thing, but at the same time, kids will drive you up a wall. Like, oh my God, like they'll do it now. But
I wouldn't be able to do that.
I would, like, unless I'm at a point of my life where I know I'm like, okay,
I'm comfortable. Like I'm in a good position, got a good job,
got the money for it. Yeah. I can afford diapers, formula, things like that. My girl well taken care of. We good. All right, now I'm ready to bring that frustration. But now I'm ready.
You got to be prepared for that.
You
like,
do
mentally, everything for real.
But some people though, I'm not gonna just bash kids because kids are a blessing. But some people feel that their kids are a blessing, and like, if it weren't for their kids, they wouldn't be here. Or if it weren't for their kids, they wouldn't feel the love that they need. And that's understandable too. But at the same time, I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for y'all. I'm speaking for me. I ain't ready until I'm mentally there. Because I know I'm still working on some stuff within myself first. So, and I wouldn't want to try to bring a child into the world knowing that I'm not ready to take care of that child. Because then, on top of the stuff I'm trying to fix within myself, I'm also trying to teach someone else how to be like.
That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't want my child to struggle with me. Like, I can barely take care of myself.
Right.
Like, yeah. So.
Kind of got slightly off, but still. Yeah. But I just feel like there are a lot of things in life where it can affect your mental and your capacity to deal with things, but as long as you try to find, and that's another thing, staying positive.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how hard things get, trying to stay positive, it's the hardest thing ever. But you'll be surprised how far just that little bit of positive energy will actually contribute into something positive. Like, it'll be enough.
Yeah.
Because if you just look at things as always a negative, like, for instance, my radio in my car went out. I love my music, and that's the most frustrating thing ever to me. But at the same time, I'm looking at it as like, it could have been worse. I could have not had a car. Like, just something slight like that. Like, I could have not had a car. Like, it's still a good working car. Granted, I don't have a radio. What's another solution I have? Oh, I have my headphones. Now, granted, I don't have both of them in because they know it's counseling. But just find like a alternative. Yeah, find something positive out of something negative. I even had, with my job, I had a member I talked to. He was like, I look at life like this. Yeah, something bad can happen. But what's the good that happened out of it? A lot of people look at it like, oh, something good happened, but something bad won't come after that. No, I look at it like, even if something bad happens, something good coming. That's how I look at life. Yeah. That's how everybody need to look at life.
Yeah. If everybody looked at life that way, we'd be in a better place right now. Life would be better.
I agree.
Yeah, the world would be a better place.
I feel. But I also feel that some people need to be more honest with themselves about how much they're taking on in life. Because, like, a lot of people, I'm guilty of this too. Like, if I'm going through a lot, I try my best not to show it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, no matter how much you hold something in, it's gonna come out one way or another. It might not. It might be positive, but more than likely it's gonna be negative, especially if it's some bad energy you're holding in.
Yeah.
So I feel like be honest with yourself. Acknowledge what you're feeling. Acknowledge that, like, hey, maybe I am doing too much right now. Maybe I do need a break. Maybe I do need a vacation, or maybe I do need to make time for myself. Don't feel guilty about it, because at the end of the day, you know the load you're carrying, and nobody can tell you how much to add on or take off. Yeah. So I feel like if you feel like you got too much on your plate right now,
get a therapist.
That too. I would say take something off your plate.
Yeah. Yep.
Metaphorically and literally in my case. But no, I just figure out what would be best for you. Don't add too much on yourself.
Yeah.
Because that is the easy way to get drained.
Make sure y'all taking care of y'all mental energy. You know, making sure y'all take care of y'all mental is like, y'all should hold that as like a big priority. You know, because if you down like mentally, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing else.
Once you mentally check out of something, bro, like once you mentally check out, it's just like you just going through the motions at that point.
Oh yeah.
Comment down below some ways y'all deal and cope with stress and ways that you feel that, you know, you can obtain positive mental health. I think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My boy. Hey, for you, I need to learn your skincare regimen, bro. I feel like if I had that in my life, bro, I'm telling you, I'll be alright.
But yeah.
Hey, no Diddy though.
Yeah.
Just put that in there. No Diddy though.
But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know, you know, how we can obtain positive, like, mental and energy, you know. Yeah. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your parents. Tell everybody you know. Yeah. Tell
everybody you know. Yeah.
Tell everybody.
Work on that mental energy, y'all. Maintain it.
Sir.
If it's too much on your plate, take something off. Something gotta give. Don't give too much. You can't fill from an empty cup. You know what I'm saying? You can't pour from an empty cup. So make sure you find ways to fill it up.
You got the rise above it all.
Rise. We goofy. All right, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.